Thank you very much. Be or not to be.
Reminds me of a story. You have to understand how things are up here.
What's up, everybody? It's TJ here with What's the Biz with TJ. And for the month of April, we have something very special for you guys. We've partnered with the Greater West Dayton Incubator to show you what resources they have available for the Black community in the Greater West Dayton. So with me today, I have Karlos Marshall. What's up, Karlos?
How's it going?
It's going good. Welcome to What's the Biz, you know? You got your...
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yes. So can you describe what the Greater West Dayton Incubator is?
So the Greater West Dayton Incubator is an initiative that was envisioned in partnership with Black community leaders in the University of Dayton, and also have strategic support from the Entrepreneur Center. Our mission is to close opportunity and access gaps for historically marginalized entrepreneurs, specifically those in West Dayton. So that means access to space, access to capital, access to consultation opportunities, and just to close those gaps because we know how difficult it can be to start, scale, and grow a business as a Black and brown entrepreneur.
So how was the Greater West Dayton Incubator curated?
The Greater West Dayton Incubator was created with strategic and courageous conversations with Black community leaders through something called the Greater West Dayton UD Conversations. This kind of emerged, as we got a new president that wanted to more deeply engage with the Black community, and through a series of various different conversations in various different community churches, as well as the president's house, just having these conversations about intentional ways that the university can be more thoughtful and be more deeply engaged. This is the first fruitful endeavor of that initiative as we look to continue to really mitigate those power imbalances and to make sure that we're the University of Dayton and not just merely the university in it. Make sure that we're the University of Dayton and not just merely the university in it.
That sounds super intimate. You said that some of these conversations were held at the president's house. When was this?
So these conversations have been going on for, I think 3, if not going on 4 years, so quite some time.
I was about to say.
I ain't getting no invite.
And I know that food be good.
right.
No,
Top-notch chefs over there.
Yes. Wow. This isn't just like something that happened overnight.
No, this isn't something that happened overnight, and it's been an ongoing process.
Okay.
A lot of conversations and a lot of truth-telling. People putting out honest conversations about what the university has or has not done, in Black neighborhoods, historically and presently speaking. As this was actually, a concept that a small group of members from that subgroup of conversations actually pitched and proposed this initiative to the university. And our university graciously took it on, and, here we are, almost a year later.
Yeah. Actually here filming in the hub, which is amazing. You guys will definitely see more of that throughout the month. Greater West Dayton Incubator is under the University of Dayton, right? And then who's on your team?
So the Greater West Dayton Incubator is an initiative that's housed within the L. William Crotty Center for Entrepreneurial Leadership, which is in the School of Business. And on that team is myself as the manager of the Greater West Dayton Incubator, Vince Lewis, who is the director of the Crotty Center and faculty member in the School of Business, as well as Castell Sweet, who's the director of Community Engagement, Diversity, Equity, Inclusion. And then we're also strategically supported by the Entrepreneur Center, specifically their ESP program or Entrepreneurial Service program. So that's really kind of the foundation of this initiative.
I'm so sorry.
No. It's like very complex to get people to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like very hard to for us to simplify, because it's in the Crotty Center. It's supported by tech, then it's connected to the hub, which is actually its own nonprofit. I don't know. We gotta figure out how to simplify that.
No. I'm just they need to get this man a raise. All of that, it's so good. I have a hard time remembering stuff.
Yeah.
Flavors. Sorry, I gotta do that all the way over. So how did you get? Hold on. Black. So it's gonna look like I forgot the name, but I did not. All right, this is the last take, y'all.
This is. Sorry, it is.
You'll be a professional at this point.
I know. So like anything past 2 names, I'm like, okay, good for you.
Right.
So what are the resources that are available for Black entrepreneurs?
Absolutely, that's a great question, and I know a really critical one for all your viewers out there. So the temporary location and home of the Greater West Dayton Incubator is located at 1105 West 3rd Street in the historic Wright Dunbar District, located right next to Tay in the Entrepreneur Shop, which I know many of you are familiar with. And that's where we'll be located temporarily as we continue our search with our partners and stakeholders for a more permanent home. And then also right here, at the hub, powered by PNC Bank, in the historic arcade. So we have meeting spaces, co-working spaces, private offices available for entrepreneurs, as well as a host of other opportunities as well, including a bistro or cafe that we're creating downstairs right off of Main Street, in which it will be specifically curated menu by the Greater West Dayton Incubator, in which will be featuring grab and go items from Black entrepreneurs. So that will be a great resource. As you know, food is definitely a part of the culture.
Yes.
So we definitely want to elevate that. Black entrepreneurs have been historically marginalized from opportunities for access to capital. So one of our initial signature programs will also be a micro lending fund called Cultural Capital, which will be able to provide entrepreneurs low barrier loans up to $20,000. And this will be, low interest rates as well. This is for us really mission centered. We're not looking to, gain a lot of money or anything from that.
So you guys have a lot of resources, and we have a whole month to cover all of that.
Yeah.
They really. Okay, hold on. One thing I do want to highlight is What's the Biz participated in the Capstone program because of the Greater West Dayton Incubator, and we were able to get a plan to really help us move forward and learn how to make money and utilize our platform, to the highest degree. I'm just really happy to be able to work with you guys and to be able to be connected with resources. I feel like in an easier way. Like sometimes it's so hard to find out what resources are available out there, and that's what I love about the Greater West Dayton Incubator. Even though the program is a baby, I feel like you guys do a very good job of basically plugging things in and connecting Black-owned businesses. And I do want to say, yesterday I interviewed Ro Wallace with Rosie's Vending, and she literally just put her first vending machine here in the hub in the arcade. So already you guys are coming out the door just really providing opportunity. So that's really great. It's not only about telling Black-owned businesses what resources are available, but you guys are giving them opportunities to make money off top, and I can appreciate that.
The respect is definitely mutual. It's a pleasure and an honor to be on this show, truly, and just the voice and visibility that you've been given to Black entrepreneurs, that traditionally don't have that platform. So definitely a true honor, and it was great having you in the capstone course.
Yeah.
I know the students really enjoyed that, and we've also been able to drive almost $300,000 in contracts for supplier diversity and procurement through the Greater West Dayton Incubator here at the hub. We contracted a Black-owned janitorial company that's doing all of the cleaning and maintenance here at the hub, as well as contracted another Black-owned company here as well that did all of the exterior and interior signage as well. That was another, so those were both 2 6-figure contracts that we were able to help secure. So that's another part of what we're about. It's not just helping people start businesses, but also helping create jobs and grow the local economy.
Yes, and you love to see it. What are some things that people can expect from the Greater West Dayton Incubator in the years to come? Absolutely,
that's a great question. I know that question is kind of tip on everybody's mind, but I think that honestly is to be determined. Quite honestly, I think the beauty of the Greater West Dayton Incubator, just like the entrepreneurs that we're helping, and I'm a Black entrepreneur myself, is that this is a startup endeavor in and of itself. We'll see what works, and we'll continue to envision and partner with the community, listen to the community, to make sure that we're filling gaps in the ecosystem that I think is the main thing, and not just duplicating services that are already readily available, right? You have to be able to navigate the Greater West Dayton and UD relationship, and make sure that we're creating outcomes and opportunities that are reciprocal.
Thank you, Karlos, so much for sitting down with me and talking about the Greater West Dayton Incubator. We have a whole month of fun. We have some great content coming for you and some more information about the Greater West Dayton Incubator. We get to tour the hub. We get to talk about the resources, go into a little more detail about the resources that's available. What else can they do, Karlos? How can they get connected with the Greater West Dayton Incubator?
Absolutely. Follow us on Instagram or Facebook at the GWDI. Sign up. Make sure you sign up for our newsletter, and just be on the lookout for more details. And obviously, you can always reach out to me personally as well. Always happy to be a resource and to connect with you all. Feel free to reach out to the GWDI through social media or contact me directly via email at kmarshall2@udayton.edu.
So I want to end this and say, make sure you guys use your resources, reach out to the Greater West Dayton Incubator, and we'll see you all month long. Peace out.